Isn't it amazing I teach kids? It's public school, so there's no real learning, but still. I love it. You know what? I've been off for a couple years. I've been touring around doing comedy and stuff like that, but I miss teaching more than anything else in the world. I love teaching. I actually did teach in South Central LA. I taught kids with behavior problems. Bless you. And I have horrible ADD. I hear everything. I can't even finish masturbating. It's horrible. But I do. I taught school in South Central. I love doing it. And like, any teachers here tonight? Of course not. You couldn't afford to drink. But I did. I love teaching. I used to get so excited. And I remember the first day of school. Like, I would show up all bright-eyed and a little high, but I remember the first day I walked in and I started teaching at that school. I walk in the first day. First things I see, pot smoking, fucking on the bleachers. And I get up and I'm like, my God, people, the kids are gonna be here tomorrow. We gotta straighten this shit up. And you know the first thing I was ever told as a teacher was, you're gonna reach some kids, but you're not gonna reach most of them, and you gotta really dig the ones you reach. And I realized this to be true. I used to get really excited about teaching my lessons, and I would prepare, and I remember I was teaching an English lesson. And I remember in the middle of the lesson, I had a student, Shehalana, 5'9", jump up and grab this little girl across the quad table, lifted her on top of it, looks her dead in the eye, and tells her, you listen to me. If I find that in the future, me and you have any further confrontation, I will beat you severely, you motherfucking bitch. And I jump up and I'm like, Shay! That's a proper sentence. Finally reach her. Great moment. The greatest is when kids come in high, because if you get high, you always know. It's like being gay. It's like Haidar. You know, you can tell every motherfucker in there who's high, you sir. And I would have the kids, especially in South Central, wasn't a lot of pills, wasn't a lot of expensive drugs. Pot was the big thing. Kids would sneak in stoned. They'd always do it with little gangster hoods on. They'd try to run to the back of the classroom. They'd be passing by me, and I'd be like, you gonna do this in my class? I've been doing this way too long, you know, getting high. And they'd go straight to the back of the room. That's where I'd walk up to them. I'd be like, son, you stoned? But no, sir, Mr. Berger. Are you sure? Because I have a test. Like, a test? So I'd rip him right out of his chair, take him to the back of the room where I got a big wall mirror. I'd take his face, I'd stick it right in front of that mirror. I put mine next to his eyes look like mine. Busted, he's stoned.